Hello all. Welcome to the program Know Your Government by Neo EAS, an initiative where a government scheme is picked upon, elaborated on its content and is followed by a question which is in line with the UPSC pattern. Today we will look into two schemes and they are known as the Sankalp and Strive initiatives. The Sankalp and Strive schemes or initiatives. Now what is Sankalp? Sankalp basically refers to skill acquisition and knowledge awareness for livelihood promotion. Skill acquisition and knowledge awareness for livelihood promotion. So, as the word would suggest, this is a scheme which is related to the skill development ambit or aspect. This is a program by the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship's program is the Sankalp program. Sankalp is basically an outcome-oriented project and it has got the support of World Bank. So this is a program supported by World Bank. Let us now see the details of it. Sankalp is a project to reform the skill development landscape in general. How? By strengthening the institutions at center and state levels. One. Second thing is enable greater decentralization of the skill developmental programs governance. And third one is to improve industry connect of skill developmental programs. So three key areas where this program is being tapping up into is, first one is to strengthen the institutions. So what would be the institutions which are going to play a pivotal role in terms of skill development, both at the central and at the state level. To support that is the first idea of this one. Second one is to focus upon the decentralization of the skill developmental program at a state level. So enabling or enriching the state government to take more decisions related to the skill developmental aspect is the idea of this one. And third one is improve industry connect, because once a person has been trained or once a person has acquired right amount of skill, he needs to be placed into the appropriate avenues. So that also is something which the Sankalp program basically takes care of. Now, this schemes shall provide the required impetus to the National Skill Developmental Mission and its various submissions. So, understand that Sankalp scheme is in congruence with the National Skill Developmental Mission and it is playing a role in terms of achieving the key objectives of the National Skill Development Mission as well. Then, the project will be implemented in mission mode through World Bank and supported and is aligned with the overall objective of the National Skill Developmental Mission, as we have already said now. The program supplement the Make in India initiative. So, Sankalp initiative is also supplementing the Make in India initiative. How? To make in India, you need sufficiently skilled people or people who are possessing the right amount of skills to work in the industry. So, that is how these programs are playing a role in terms of catering to the skill requirements relevant especially in the manufacturing sectors. So the relevant skills which are specially needed in the manufacturing sectors is important for the idea of Make in India, which the Sankalp scheme is also going to play a role as well. Then, what all are the objectives of the Sankalp program? First one is creating convergence among all skill training activities, both state-led and Government of India funded at the state level. So, what will be the programs related to skill, and be it a program which has been focused upon and implemented by the central government or by the state government, decentralizing that and to give a predominant role of implementation to the state government for its implementation is one of the key objective of Sankalp program, that is convergence among all skill training activities. Next one is improving quality of skill developmental programs, because quality of the skill development programs is of extreme importance, and in that angle, Sankalp program is focusing upon regarding the quality of trainers or the trainers who are going to give skill to the participants. Now, the assessors developing model curriculum, content and standardizing the assessment and certification process. Be a person who is taking a skill certification program, be in southern India or in northern India or even in northeast India, they should have a standard outcome oriented approach, or once a person has passed a particular certification, the skill development of multiple people who have passed that one should be at par. So that is again focusing upon the quality of the program is one of the key objective of this one. Establishing robust monitoring and evaluation system of skill training programs. So the skill training programs, once it has been implemented, there is a proper check happening at different levels, and that is also one of the key objective of this program. Providing access to skill training opportunities to the disadvantaged sections. So the disadvantaged sections in terms of the economical aspect, in terms of the socio aspect, and all those people who are not having the avenue to get sufficient skills in the normal course, this program is having a specific focus to the disadvantaged sections of people in our nation. Then, creating industry-led and demand-driven skill training capacity. So, one of the key aspects of this program is it is focusing upon a dynamic model wherein which whatever be the skills which are needed in the industry so that the people would get employment, for them to align with that one and to provide training is the idea of this Sankalp program. Now, under Sankalp, 4 key result areas have been identified. So, 4 key specific areas like institutional strengthening, quality assurance, inclusion of different section of people, and third one is fourth one is expanding skill through public-private partnership. So the 4 key result-oriented areas which has been identified is, or the KRS are, first one is institutional strengthening of the skill training developing or delivering institutions across India. Then focusing upon the quality assurance part, then inclusion of different section of people, as well as expanding skills through public-private partnerships modes. Now, the next initiative is the STRIVE initiative. STRIVE initiative, it basically refers to skill strengthening for industrial value enhancement. Skill strengthening for industrial value enhancement. It basically means that, once a person has been trained, the skill which he possesses should add value to what is in demand to the industry. And this program is something which is giving a predominant focus to the skill training of ITIs in our nation. So we'll see that. Skill strengthening for industrial value enhancement project is also a project with the World Bank assisted government of India project. So this program is also getting an assistance from the World Bank for its implementation. One, objective of improving the relevance and efficiency of skill training provided through the ITIs and focusing upon the idea of apprenticeship. So 2 key ideas, one is to focus upon the training which is being given through ITIs, that is industrial training institutes, and also focusing upon the apprenticeship part is the idea of this STRIVE program. This is a program which is a central sector scheme. Then this program is going to develop robust mechanisms for what all aspect? For delivering quality skill development training. So to provide quality skill training. How? By strengthening up the institutions. So all those institutions which are going to play a pivotal role in terms of the skill delivery part, if those things are being kept or being executed in a well manner, obviously that is going to drill down to the next layer of level as well. So focusing upon the strengthening of National Skill Developmental Corporation, State Skill Developmental Missions, Sector Skill Councils, ITIs and National Skill Developmental Agencies. So we don't have to probably go in detail to understand about what are all the roles of each those institutions at this point, but strengthening of each of these institutions is one of the key element involved in this initiative. Also, it will support universalization of the National Skill Qualification Framework, including National Quality Assurance Framework. It basically means that once a skill program has been implemented at par or implemented generically across India, there should be a element of quality assurance which is also going hand in hand with this one. So the strengthening up of that part is also something which has been specifically taken care under the STRIVE initiative. So first one is to strengthen upon the skill developmental institutions paradigm in our nation, one, and second thing is to focus upon the universalization of the skill qualification framework and the quality assurance framework. Then the budget outlay of close to 2,200 crore covering the following 4 result areas is what is been envisaged for the STRIVE program. Now, what are all the 4 result areas under the STRIVE program? First one is improved performance of the ITI. So, focusing upon ITI training, one, increase capacities of state governments to support ITIs and apprenticeship training. So probably from the budget outlay which has been allocated for this program, a massive chunk of this is going to the state government to support the ITIs in the respective state. Third one is improved teaching and learning. Again, the quality part is something which has been focused upon. And last one is improved and broadened apprenticeship training. So focusing upon the ITI's performance. Second one is increased capacity of the state governments to support these skill training paradigms in ITI sector. Third one is improved teaching and learning. And last one is improved and broadened apprenticeship training. So that is the crux of the two programs of Sankalp and Strive. So we will now see a question which is based on this. The Sankalp scheme seen in news is related to skill development, cancer treatment, biotechnology and agriculture. A simple question, since we have seen the detail. So obviously the answer for this one is option A, skill development. Thank you so much.